it's time to replace the things on my MacBook. So a guy on YouTube commented that I look like this guy, and I was really offended because this is a picture of me. I actually bought a new screen for this because at some point I thought it'd be a good idea to pick a hole in the screen. Also, I wanted to add thermal paste, clean out the dust, and change out the battery. And also, I'm missing some feet here. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's do a little clean. Oh, and if you notice, I have tape covering the camera, but that's only so the government doesn't see me baking cookies for the poor, volunteering at the fire station, saving puppies from trees, skydiving to save orphan children at the bottoms of ravines. And most importantly, so they don't see the tears I shed at night when I think about all the mistakes I've made in my past. Oh, so to clean, I'm using isopropyl alcohol because it's not electrically conductive and it's pretty cool. Let me just go with the bottom a bit too. Before I actually get into opening this, I wanted to do the most stressful part for me. It says, for Apple MacBook Pro 15 2012. This is a mid-2012 MacBook Pro Retina display. Did they make normal MacBooks in 2012? As always, I'll be using the iFixit guide, and I will not stop simping for it. So they have two 2.3mm and 8 3mm. This is the P5 Pentalope. Unscrewing. So now I should be ready to remove the back plate. Wow. Look at all that dust. Another thing I didn't mention, the backlight does not work on my keyboard. So it could be that a cable is disconnected. Do not remove, disassemble, puncture, drop, crush, or expose to fire. Does any person do that on purpose? You're supposed to remove this warning, and this is the battery connector. So just gently pry this open. Next is to remove the airport and camera cable. But you're supposed to remove these all with using, that's 1, 2, that one came off too easily and it scares me. And I'm supposed to remove this cable now. I mean, this is actually coming out. Oh, there we go. So yeah, they said you're supposed to walk it back and forth, these cables. And now I'm supposed to deroute this. Next is the I/O board cable. This is the airport card. Oh. Alright, so I don't actually have to remove everything, but I am going to do that because 1, I want to check up on the backlight, and 2, I should probably know how to do this, and 3, I need to face my fears. Like I'm telling you, I already want to quit right now. This is depressing. That flips up. Did you see that? That's so cute. So that was this band ribbon cable ZIF socket. On the iFixit guide, it's always from this orientation. And I think that might actually be easier. So there are now 3 screws that are all different sizes. Wow. There is something attached. It's another one of these. But now that I'm a master, I know that this just pulls out. Okay, the adhesive is stronger on this one. I got it out. Now it's time to remove the SSD. Lightly lift and pull out. Are you telling me I could upgrade this? Get a 1 terabyte? So those are the 2 screws securing the I/O. Next comes this connector on the left side. So this is the left speaker. Now we are here. It looks like the same thing. So that's the right speaker connector. So it's supposed to peel back this. So retaining flap. You're supposed to be able to get under this. Can you stop retaining for 1 second? Next comes the trackpad ribbon connector. Oh, interesting. Right there. That's supposed to be where the backlight is connected to. I missed some stuff because my phone ran out of space again. The next thing was over here. The retaining part gets up, just pry up, and then it can be pulled out. And then next came this, where this little lock had to be opened up, and then also gently moved side to side out. And also over here, remove the plastic cap. Now we're at the part where we remove all the screws and the circuit board part can get completely removed. So it's 6 screws holding in place. The orientation is once again battery up. Okay, so they're all T5 Torx screws. That's one. I'm missing a screw right there. So apparently you can now just lift it out, but I'm kind of scared. Is this attached to something? Well, I found the cable for the backlight. So now it's only stuck on the MagSafe. Hold up. You're supposed to push it out of its socket on the bottom of the logic board. It's coming out. For now, let's put that off to the side and do a little dusting. 3 screws. It looks like there's adhesive under this itself that it's not on the actual guide. The right speaker. Moving on to the left speaker. This is the battery bracket. That was held down with an adhesive too. Jesus. Now it comes removing the adhesive from all this stuff, which I'm going to be using isopropyl alcohol. I will be placing the Protect toolkit so it can have a bit of an angle. I'll have an eyedropper to have isopropyl try to get under the battery, and I'm gonna need a plastic card. Almost all of the battery packs are out. I just wanted you to witness my moment of glory. And then just tear. Now I'm gonna try to remove all the old adhesive, which, given how strong this is, it's gonna suck. But I'm gonna see how well isopropyl does. So I've been doing this all wrong. There might still be a better way to go about all this, but I like to soak it up and then just like go ham, just go crazy. Just like, I mean, use a plastic tool. I don't know if I'm damaging the trackpad, probably not. I can't care at this point. Try to remove all this bits and then wipe it away. And then repeat the process. Oh, and I got Arizona green tea to fuel me. A lot of hours has passed. I'm not happy about that. The lighting's kind of bad. And I'm upset. Alright, so I gotta say I'm pretty proud of myself for cleaning up all that gunk. I feel like I should have gotten an achievement for this, man. Let me do a general wipe. General wipe? That's a How I Met Your Mother reference. Okay, it's never gonna be perfect. It's time for me to put in the new battery. New battery is in. To remove the screen, there's a rubber hinge cover. And I'm missing one. Next up is remove 2 screws from each end. It says now to place it sideways and remove the remaining 2. Pulling it together while I remove the last one. These hinges were closed, so I had to do under the hinge and then like pry it open. Oh, bruh, dude. Okay, so new battery and new screen is installed. All that's left is to put everything back exactly the way it was and don't make any mistakes because I could ruin everything. Okay, before I reinstall everything, I want to put on new thermal paste. So this I have never done before. So here I'm just using isopropyl. Alright, so I bought some Arctic Silver 5, which, I don't know, it's probably good. Duh. Alright, so I'm gonna do the X method. Alright, it might have been too much. But what I wanted to show you before I move on is just how I organized all the screws and such. This is my magnetic project mat. These are my labels. Either the battery is completely dead, or I messed something up. Oh, I don't know. Where's the battery charger? Holy crap, it's happening! It says battery is fully charged. So the battery does work, because I disconnected the power cable and it's still on. That's a good sign. The screen looks pretty good. It works. Sound works. Trackpad works. What else? Wi-Fi works, obviously. Backlight works. What was I doing? Oh, I have a case. Dude, you know, I've been doing this for, seriously, it's been like 12 hours. I don't know why it's taken me so long. Oh. Do you actually snap on? Ooh, it feels good. Alright, well I think it's on. So the display says 2880 by 1800, so that matches what the display resolution should be. This screen protector, apparently there was a MacBook Pro non-Retina in mid-2012, so I must have bought the screen protector for that. Otherwise, my thermals are actually a lot better. Like before, if I had 1080p video at 60 frames per second, my fans would be running loud. I know this isn't a great test because I didn't really show you the RPMs before. Both of the fans work. I use iStat menus. It's cool if you want to see what temperature and everything. I'm happy there's not a hole in my screen anymore. From now on, I'm going to put screen protectors on laptops. Right, the last thing I wanted to show you was this. But if you happen to have a MacBook Retina with the crappy oleophobic coating that wears off, this will help a bit. But really just get a screen protector. But yeah, everything works. Do you want to see how it looks? That's pretty sleek, actually. I didn't check if all the ports worked. But like, can we just pretend that they all do? I'm just gonna get a new screen protector. Anyway, are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. Sort of. Other than this. There's always one thing that I mess up. So, that has been my video. Has it been bad? Sort of. Do I care? Absolutely. Do I want to cry because it's bad? Slightly. Alright, I need to go. I need to sleep. Next electronics thing will probably be a 3DS if I can find one for cheap. Okay, I'm going. Bye. Love you. A little bit, just slightly.